Welcome to Florida in flip-flops.
Hello my friends out there, welcome back to Florida in flip-flops. I guess you are here to watch part 3 of the Dolphin's Paradise. Did you watch part 1 and 2? You did? Great job. So listen, this video is all about the research I've done on these poor horseshoe crabs by the beach. And I have good news. You know what? They might not even be dead. You know why? Well, find out all the answers about these horseshoe crabs and so much more. While I was filming at the beach again, something incredible happened, and I'm so thankful that I have experienced that live in front of me in the water. I mean, it's incredible. You have to see it right now. So guys, we're back here at the beach where we've seen these dead horseshoe crabs. I did my research and I have good and bad news. So let's start with the bad news. So usually these crabs are in deep water, but once a year during spring time, they come closer to the shore because that's when they have their mating season. And when there are the high tides and heavy waves, they get carried onto the beach and they just get stranded. Because, I mean, look around. There is debris, there are bushes, there are tree trunks, there are roots, and they just get caught up in this stuff, and that's how they die. I mean, no wonder these horseshoe crabs get stuck when there is a high tide or high waves in these tree roots. Look at that. Sometimes there's so much stuff, so much debris lying around. There's no way they can survive when they're stranded here at the beach. Look at these mangroves. There is really no way that these crabs, once they're stranded at the beach, that they could just walk through these mangroves back into the water. I mean, there's just no way. No wonder they're stuck, right?
So if a crab is lying for a very long time on his back, he will die. Now, the only way he can save himself is with his tail. The tail is very important because with that tail, he flips himself over back to his belly, and that's how he can survive.
And another way that they can die, I'll show you in this example. When there is a high tide or high waves, right? It can flip them over to the back. So sometimes they're just too tired, you know, or maybe they have a broken tail, I don't know. And then it's just too difficult to flip back on their belly. And that's how they die. And of course, these guys also get stranded if they die in the water. So these are some reasons why they are here lying at the beach. So guys, I have some good news that these crabs lying all over might not be dead. Yes, you heard right. They might not be dead. And you know why? Here it comes. So, do you see that, like a helmet, the shell here? It's pretty hard, right? So, what happened when they grow from childhood to adulthood? Well, their body grow, but their helmet does not grow with them. So what do they have to do? They have to shed, right? They have to mold, kind of like a snake when she loses her skin while she's growing and growing, you know? The same thing applies to these crabs. In the first year, believe it or not, they shed 6 times. And then for the next 8-9 years, they shed 18 times. 18 times the whole skeleton, everything. And that's all happening underwater. So of course, when there is a high tide, when there is the high waves again, what happened? These guys get stranded again at the beach. And that's when we see them. We see the molted crab. That's crazy, isn't it? So now you guys might think like, well, how can you distinguish a dead horseshoe crab from a molted crab. This one is a dead horseshoe crab. Why? Because it's dark, it has a darker brown color, and it's pretty heavy. It's not just heavy because it's big, but I can feel the heaviness and the meat, okay? And this one, yes, it's a smaller one. This, I believe, is a molted crab. Why? Because it's like light brown. You see that light brownish here? Right? It's lighter. They always say when it's like has a lighter color, it's a molted crab. So this one has like a light brown and it's very light. And yeah, and I believe, I'm not sure guys, but I think this is a molted crab.
And look at this light brown crab. This must definitely be a molted one.
What do you think? Why do they call them horseshoe crab? Well, it's pretty simple, right? Look at the shape. They look like a shoe of a horse foot. Look at that. Absolutely. And you know what? These guys are not poisonous or venomous or mean. They're totally friendly. So whenever you see them at the beach lying on the back, you can just flip them over. And please do that by holding them to the side like that and flip them over. They won't do anything to you, okay? Even if you would see them in the water, you could technically just, hold them like this and say hi and bring them back down. So never hold them by their tail. All right, I just spotted some crabs that are alive, guys. The female is in front and the male is in the back. And as you know, it's springtime, it's mating season, and that's just awesome that we can see that. Ooh, they're coming to the shore. Look at this. So the male is behind and fertilizes the female's egg. Isn't that cool, guys? It's coming. Guys, one little thing, when you're at the beach, like these ones here in Florida, there could be potential stingray. So we do have them here too. Sometimes they hide under the sand, and they only would sting you for self-defense. Only if they feel threatened, they would sting you. And mostly it happens, of course, when people are walking in the water, right? Their feet, their legs. So if they ever sting you very hard, it's bleeding like crazy, put a pressure on it and go to the doctor. If the bleeding is not that bad, put some fresh water soap in very hot water, but not over 110 Fahrenheit, and wash out the wound and then go to the doctor. Now, I want to show you how you can walk at the beach to scare these stingrays away and hopefully not get stung. Let me show you how you should do when you're walking along this beach barefoot in the water. Let's turn the camera. All right, you go like this. Okay? You don't make footsteps like that. You just slide, right? Like you're sliding on ice. Let me show you again. You slide. Okay? You don't do like this. That's a no-go. You don't step like that. You just slide, like on ice. And then hopefully you'll be safe. Good luck. So guys, as I'm walking here through the water, I just saw a stingray. Funny as that, yeah, we talk about it, and then here they are. And I'm here with my stick, my net, and it was pretty scary because I know what damage they can do to my my skin, whatever. Luckily I have boots, which usually I never wear. I just thought, you know what, you never know. And I'm really happy I got boots today, because usually we're with flip-flops, right? Maybe we'll see another stingray, as I wanted to take a video of him. He was just swimming away, but I definitely make noise with my stick, with my shoes sliding on the floor. And yeah, I'm just very respectful still of nature. You know, but it's a weird feeling, I tell you. It's a pretty scary feeling a little bit, because you never know. I mean, there could be sharks, whatever, and yeah, I just have to be really careful. So guys, unfortunately the video is finished. I know you want to see so much, I know, but I tell you, I mean, this Floridian life, isn't that crazy? All the animals you can see in these unexpected situations, it's crazy. And I'm sure wherever you live, just go out in nature and you will see, you will get rewarded. Absolutely, nature is just great wherever you live. So guys, again, if you loved the videos, give us a thumb up, subscribe, write some comments down below, okay? And one thing, be adventurous and stay wild. Talk to you soon. Don't forget all the other videos out there. Bye.